Representative Eskamani, you recognize in debate.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. I'm going to take a little bit of a different angle because, my first reaction when I saw this was I thought the situation was kind of moot. If you Google, credit card, gun code, just some basic keywords, you'll see that most of credit card companies have already stepped away from this due to the political pressure and political backlash. And so to some degree, we're having this debate and this discussion and seeing this bill when there really isn't a problem anymore because all these major credit card companies have pretty much stepped away from this concept. And the concept, I think, has really good merit. The intention, as my colleagues already noted, was to basically try to detect if there was any type of alarming or suspicious shopping of items that are related to firearms, whether it was guns itself or mass ammunition. Now, I will say that even gun safety advocates have made the point that this would only reduce gun violence at the margin because we all know that many gun sales happen with private sales. And of course, the larger box stores that have like sporting goods like Bass Pro Shop and others where people buy firearms would still not be counted under the created code. It really would only apply to specifically gun stores. And again, a lot of folks who engage in gun violence are not buying their gun from that environment, they're buying it from other means. But as Representative Cassell mentioned, there are a few instances of mass shootings of someone legally purchasing with a credit card from some of these stores that potentially could have been marked. But again, I think the point is that credit card companies have already stepped away from this. And so I kind of see, the issue not necessarily a priority anymore for this body. What I will encourage us is I like corporate accountability. I just wish we did it in a way that wasn't just driven by a niche issue, because there are plenty of other things, members, that credit card companies do that we should go after that are predatory in nature. Just like with the loan programs we talked about here and other types of financial institutions. So I get frustrated because it seems like the only times we talk about corporate actors is when it involves a culture war. And I wish we talked about corporate actors when it came to consumer protections and, closing tax loopholes and other types of subjects that can not only be incredibly important, but have meaningful impact for all of our constituents. And so I will be voting down this bill because, again, I think the issue is moot, and any measure, even small, to reduce gun violence, I think is worth at least piloting and exploring. And unfortunately, our country never even really had the chance to do that because of the political backlash that came towards these companies. But for members that, have concern about this, please know that credit card companies have pretty much already stepped away from it due to the feedback from folks in this body. So thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the time.